three, the one-time only value, the last one of our 3-hour extravaganza, the one that I'm going to gamble and guess is the one that Peyton is most excited about. Because we get a buffet of gemstones this time. Your choice of 3. If you are the self-proclaimed gem gal, this is where you want to have a seat and take a look. Your choice of exotic gemstone and diamond wave design band ring, 3 rings in one, really. 6 easy payments goes away at the end of the day. Remember how I was talking about $217 off that watch? We took $250 off of the QVC price on this ring, and your choice of Thai ruby. These are true exotics, right? We don't throw that word around. Thai ruby, fire opal, or neon blue apatite, and $75 brings it home. Sizes 5 through 11, but if history is an indicator on our other 2 one-time onlys, those sizes will not remain. We only have about 100. Oh no, I didn't know. We only have 100 in each color. So here we go. What do you want to talk about first?
Talk about fire opal. Look at the color. Let's talk about the design first.
Okay.
Beautiful waves of diamonds and colored and 14 karat gold. It doesn't really get any better than that. But look, let's start with the fire opal.
Okay.
Look at that deep, deep orange color. You know, that's the color that you want. You want true fire. And you know, when we talked about fire opal, you want it to look, you know, these were formed in volcanoes. These were formed in lava. And you can see that fire and that glow and that rich color come from every stone. But then you know what? Isn't that incredible?
So
look at that, just gorgeous. And look how well matched they are.
Yeah.
That's another thing we never talk about, but very, very difficult to do.
Don't take that for granted.
The neon blue apatite.
Right, this is the one that's making me bounce up and down like you.
We walked the entire Tucson Gem Show and we saw maybe a 6-inch display of neon blue apatite because that's just none. It's not being mined today. It's originally from Madagascar. They're not mining it today. Look at it. Look at that color. And when we call it neon, it just glows. It's got that neon blue color, but look at the way it glows. You know, just like the opal, you've got that blue glow coming from within it. That's why we can call it neon blue.
It's breathtaking. Thai ruby.
Thai ruby, you know.
I know you're excited.
I've been to the mine. This mine closed over 20 years ago.
What?
And we found parcels in a safe in Chantaburi, which is right by the mine. Somebody that had mined the stones 20 years ago had held on to them. It's from a mine called Bo Rai, B-O, capital R-I-I. And there's not any of these in the market because they haven't been mined in 20 years.
So there's another vault find.
Well, and Thai rubies really stand out because when you look at the color, they're a true rich red. And you can see these, you can think, well, wait a minute, where are these from?
Right.
You know, if you're a ruby lover. Because you think, well, you know, they don't have that purple in them, they don't have that pink, they're true red.
This is a thick presentation of gold and rivers of diamonds on either side, which seal that look and enhance it and give it even more life. The only struggle here is for me to select which one to show you up close first. And I know you, as somebody who's watching, is going, which one? Maybe you have an instant favorite, or maybe every time. I mean, these are the same design, but as you can see, when I pull one out to the next, we go from yellow gold and fire opal, right? The hot look. It's fire and ice, because then here is your neon blue apatite in white gold with beautiful diamonds. And again, just like I was marveling and raving about the consistency and the color of the fire opal, neon blue apatite, we moved from one. It looks as though we took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stones from the same stone and just shattered it and faceted it. And that isn't necessarily the case, but that's what it appears to be. And then that Thai ruby, like this is that, I mean, they're all collector's pieces, but from hearing Peyton talk about how these just don't exist fresh from any mine anymore. So all of these are that true, I don't know. I feel like I'm glad that this was the last one time only, because I feel like if you've been sticking around and you're like, no, I've been doing this for years, what do you got good, right? This is that we opened up the box, our own vault, and said, here you go. And it's that buffet of beautiful rarities done beautifully. I feel like, Peyton, we could have done one band of these and kept the price the same, talked about the rarity of the stone. Hey, it's diamonds and it's gold and everything, and it would still be a value. You're getting 3. So we took what already was a limited quantity and we give everybody more of a good thing.
Exactly. Well, you know, we were so proud of the color. When we found these parcels of stones and we saw the rich color and the deep color, we wanted to do something special, and we could have done just one row. But you know what? We really wanted to do something special here because these stones, every stone has such a great story and is really important in its own right. that we really want to do something with a lot of 14 karat gold and the diamonds to really make it and set it apart and take it to that next level.
You know what I love that I hear from our callers, and I know you hear all day on your Facebook pages, you know, it's almost a lost art, really, finding exotic stones in innovative styles that you still want to wear forever. Like when you go to brick and mortar, when you go shopping, when you go looking around, unless you have one of those glorious passes to the Tucson show, you don't find pieces like this. You find the standards, and even the standards you find lower quality of, I feel, at least that's my experience. You walk into a jewelry store and you say, show me the neon blue apatite, or show me the Thai ruby.
They're going to look at you
Everybody
like, what?
goes, I wish, right? Because they love gemstones too. Like, and all you have to do is go to QVC.com, shop the assortment, give us a phone call, text your order. It is still easy to obtain these once-in-a-lifetime pieces. The thing is, it isn't just like we were talking about Sleeping Beauty. It isn't just that they're rare. There are a lot of things in the world that are rare, but how many of them are rare and beautiful?
Right.
And that's what this is. Let me give you an update on where we stand. We have fewer than 100 total to go around. In the Fire Opal, we still somehow have sizes 5 through 10, but then fewer than a dozen in each. All right, Neon Blue Apatite is that last call, size 7 and 10 only. Ugh. Oh, Thai Ruby is gone. I wondered which would be the first one.
I know. When we were working on these and I was looking at them and I was saying, what's your favorite? It's so hard because they're all so different.
But you hate it when we ask you
I know.
that too, right?
You know, the neon blue, when you see neon blue apatite, you know there's no other stone like it.
There's nothing else like it.
No. When you see that glow and you see that intensity, and you know when we're allowed to call something neon blue, you know it almost pulsates, that you have that color, that you have that intense color. And these are not small stones. You know, if we'd had small stones, we would have done a beautiful pave. But these are standalone stones. And look at the color and look at the intensity. But then look at the Fire Opal. Wow.
See what I mean? It's like fire and ice. Like you look
Yeah.
at these two rings and you would think we're almost doing two completely different presentations in one. I'm wearing both of them. I'll set this down and then I'll show you. And whoop, and knock one out in the process. Even from afar, you can see these are two completely different looks. The design is the same, but of course we changed the color of the metal, we changed the gemstones and the life, the energy. That's something about gemstones too. I love them when we show them to you on the form, but you gotta get them against skin tone, fair or deep, and the stones seem to come alive. It's almost like something natural recognizes something natural, and it just comes to life. So there's your Fire Opal. Oh, worth mentioning, we do also have the Fire Opal Lime Bracelet still available. You can ask about that or go to QVC.com. What I do not have a lot of is Neon Blue Apatite, though.
No.
Oh,
Well,
limited
you
quantity.
know, when we were at Tucson, you know, it's one of those stones that you want to try to find because it is so beautiful and there's no other stone like it. But when we saw that one little tiny display and they had no quantity at anything, and you know, you ask and they were like, you know, they smile politely.
Yeah, they go, I'd love to.
Yeah, I would love to.
I cannot.
Can you find me another mine? Maybe a new mine? It just, you know.
Size 10 only in the neon blue. I know. And
You
then
know, the
there's
Fire Opal, I love that deep orangey red color. You know, born in, you know, volcanoes, you know, the national stone of Mexico.
Did you say you posted a picture of those other opals that we saw?
Yes.
Was it on your Facebook page?
On Facebook page.
Go to Peyton Kelly's Facebook page. We saw, this was another one that made him bounce up and down. Some Fire Opals Fire Opal doesn't even do it justice, the color of those stones that we saw. So we're so excited about trying to come up with something to do with it too. Like this is what we're hard at work at, to find, to dig deep, literally, to get you the pieces that you have not seen before. And to get this home, I haven't even mentioned this lately, to get it home for $75 a month is incredible. I know that we're crazy super limited. If you want that Fire Opal, that is your best bet. Size 10 only in that neon blue apatite. Maybe we can ask about wait lists on the other ones. I'm not quite sure. J325085, but the one-time only price goes up at the end of the day. 6 easy payments goes away at the end of the day. There are 3 dozen remaining total, and that is it. So either get to our .com or your phone lines ASAP. Oh, enjoy.
Oh, please enjoy it. What a great piece.
I know. So there's only a couple dozen in each size on this.